Last week, War Greymon joined the series for real this time, not like when he appeared against Donate Devimon. This time he was less glowy, and Taichi remembers him. This episode though, who knows what's going to happen. It seems like it's going to be an interesting one. Lopmon is glowing. Apparently, seeing War Greymon has made Lopmon recall his own ancient memories. Whatever the fuck that means. And Patamon twitches and Skull Knightmon notices. Is Lopmon also a holy Digimon? Aha, apparently he is from the old army of light that fought in an ancient war against the forces of darkness. Interesting. I guess Lopmon was an important character after all. Ooh, black lightning looms forebodingly in the sky, and we briefly see ZeedMillenniummon again. And then the gang are attacked by Bakemon. And then Lopmon shows the gang his or her memories of the Great War back when Lopmon was Cherubimon. They fought against, oh my, they fought against ZeedMillenniummon. He was apparently part of the Army of Darkness, although they just refer to it as Millenniummon for now. And we briefly see everyone's megaforms, and apparently they defeated Millenniummon back then. Defeated, but not fully destroy apparently. Millenniummon was shattered into shards that fell down into the digital world. When Taichi asks if Millenniummon is going to come back, Lopmon says that he or she senses a bigger, stronger darkness stirring. Oh boy, what could that be? And then a metal Phantomon appears, which is an evolution of Bakemon. And Lopmon tries to wake up this thing in the ground. Meanwhile, Izumi tells us about the satellites once again, and we find out it's not just satellites, even debris in space is making its way towards the space station. Izumi thinks it will all merge together and create a big meteor that's going to crash into Tokyo. And then Metal Phantomon digivolves into Gokumon. Oh my, what are you doing in this series? Gokumon is a mega Digimon. Sora and Birdramon are also being attacked by two more Metal Phantomon. Ruh-roh. There's no need to worry though. Unlike Taichi, Sora manages to defeat them before they digivolve. But Gokumon seems like he's going to be trouble. It's a good job that War Greymon has been unlocked. War Greymon appears and he makes short work of Gokumon. And then the Digimon that Lopmon was trying to wake up actually does wake up. It's called Commandomon, which are kind of like super weird big dog Digimon that carry everybody around on their backs like cars or buses. And then Lopmon tells the gang there is another holy Digimon other than Angimon. There are two, Angimon and, of course we know, Angiwoman. And Lopmon confirms that it is Hikari that is the other Digidestined, the Digidestined whose partner is this second holy Digimon. And then Lopmon splits from the group, taking the Woodmon and the Budmon somewhere safe. Then we see Hikari. Hikari glimpses Millenniummon. Scary. Alright then, that was a good episode. So, what's going on next week? It looks like next week Takeru and Patamon will reunite with the group again. Good. I wonder if we'll see an ultimate evolution for Angimon. That would be nice. Okay, review time. This was good. It was a good episode. It gave us some backstory for Millenniummon, the Army of Darkness, the Ancient War, Angiwoman. Basically, lots and lots of plot, which is good. Do you think that maybe Skull Knightmon will turn out to be a corrupted form of Gatomon? Perhaps Millenniummon turned Gatomon into Skull Knightmon? And eventually Hikari will break him free from Millenniummon's control and turn him back into Gatomon. That would be strange, right? Like really, really strange. But maybe nice? Anyway, we got a bit of action this episode, which was fine. It wasn't great, but it was fine. Mostly this episode was just a big plot dump, which was good. So this episode is going to get a B. The story of the series is becoming clearer and clearer, although it does seem like this Millenniummon might not be the Millenniummon from the games about Ryu Akiyama. But I'm still not ruling it out completely. But I am ruling out a potential Myotismon arc, sadly. I don't think we're going to get him now, which is really, really sad. Myotismon had quite possibly the best Digimon arc out of all the Digimon arcs. They brought back Devimon for this series, but not Myotismon. But then I guess Myotismon is done, right? He's been worked to death. We had his good arc, he had a Megaform too. He also had another really lame Megaform at the end of Adventure 02, which I guess also means that he's had 2 story arcs already. Whereas Devimon only had 1 arc, and he only had a champion form, so he did have potential. So it makes sense, redo Devimon, give him a Megaform, don't bother with Myotismon, give us a new villain. It makes sense, it's just a shame. Anyway, I am rambling. Goodbye Myotismon, and goodbye everybody watching. Until next time.